use Kazooie as a gun. You got Kazooie, you poop out grenades. You got Kazooie, you jump. It's Kazooie, the character. Why is Banjo here? Just put Kazooie in the game.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Hate Show Podcast, the show where we talk about everything that's hot in the world of gaming. I am one of your hosts, Ethan, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host with the co-most. It's Hunter. Hey, Hunter, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing just as well.
Are you? Yeah, we're here again to find another topic to talk about, because, man, these video games just don't want to release. It's great.
It's true.
You love it. What do we get? We ask for a game, they give us Balan Wonderworld, dude. That's what we get. That's the state of 2021 gaming. I mean, It Takes Two is
they're
great.
charging $60 for it too.
Yeah.
Is the problem. You can't even buy it and spite play it for content.
No, it's great. I love it. And then It Takes Two, Game of the Year, 2021. Love to see it. Don't have any friends. And Monster Hunter, who plays that? I don't. Anyway, moving on. We're getting out of the way. We're also joined by the Weeb Wonder himself. It's Kyle. Hey, Kyle. How are you doing? Oh,
Kyle.
I'm doing pretty well. I cannot complain about how it's going.
Your webcam's frozen.
It's how he took so long to respond as well.
I thought my internet had died. I'm not going to be real with you. I honestly thought that my internet had died. So, Kyle, you just sit there. Are we restarting this? Are we restarting?
No. We'll just keep it.
We're just gonna
keep the struggle.
Keep the struggle. Okay, and then he's finally made his return. It is the. What did we even call you? The Scottish Smasher? It's Jack. Hey, Jack, how you doing? The Jacobean experience.
I'm glad you remembered my title. I hope you're all doing well, guys.
Oh God, what the fuck is he doing?
Dear.
He's oh my God, he's ruined everything. He's ruined everything. He ruined my layout. He ruined everything. Kyle, you ruined everything. I switched over to 3-person. I was like, my webcam's not set up for 3-person. We're just.
I just saw everything that happened. Don't worry.
Oh,
don't worry. I know what I did.
Oh my God. We're going to move on. If you didn't know, this is the Show Podcast, where every week we apparently don't know how to do a fucking podcast anymore since the first year. You can find us on podcast services everywhere, including Google Play, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, you name it, we're on it. Head to our Twitter account, @HotGamersOnly, where you can go to linktr.ee/hotgamersonly. You can find every podcast service we're on, or just go to anchor.fm/hotgamersonly and you can find all the podcast services we're on. If you want to see our faces, which, hey, why not? You can see this train wreck unfold as it does. If the recording doesn't corrupt, we'll get into that.
Yes.
You can go to bit.ly/HGOYT or search Hot Gamers Only on YouTube, where you can find this podcast releasing every single Monday unless something messes up, and then we post it on a Wednesday, apparently.
The audio one at least on Monday.
Yeah. Housekeeping for you. Thank you for watching Hunter's review. Make sure you go and watch Hunter's Persona 5 Strikers review if you haven't already. Thank you to all the audio listeners for showing up and making me feel better about the train wreck of an episode that was last week. We, for some reason, got more audio listeners last week on that episode than we usually do, so thank you for that, because, my God, it was not looking good. And thank you for showing up on a Wednesday.
3 times.
Nice. And then thank you for showing up on Wednesday, because we had a massive load of technical difficulties. I feel like we should talk about that for a second, because I find it funny, because we talked about, I mentioned that we already had technical difficulties at the start of the podcast, not realizing the further amount of difficulties
would be coming.
Yeah. So last week, the recording completely, we're over a minute in now. The recording completely fucked it. And we just did not know how to solve it, so we had to do away with it. And then Cade came up to me yesterday and was like, I've got this program for you to use, maybe it'll fix it. And I converted it using that program, and it's perfectly fine, so we have the video back. It's like the lost episode. We have the lost episode.
The camera cuts.
Yeah.
Lost Media HGO
the Lost
edition.
Media. So, you're going to have to let us know, do you want us to upload that episode again as an actual video podcast? Because I'm perfectly fine with doing that. I might just unlist it and have it in the playlist anyway, and have it be the 54th episode in the playlist, and have it unlisted as a little Easter egg. I don't know. We'll see. Let us know if you're just fine with watching that episode again and supporting it. Then we'll upload it on like Wednesday or Friday or something. Let us know. But man, that was a real screw up. I've had a terrible week, and that was just the bad start to this absolutely grotesque week. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
And if it happens again, hey, at least I have a solution now. So thanks, Kane. I appreciate you coming to me like a week later with a solution. But anyway, I guess we're just gonna move on. We've train wrecked enough. Jack, you're on, which means only one thing, bud. There's only one thing that we talk about with you. That's Smash Bros.
What a lying sack of shit.
Everyone knows that Jack plays nothing but Smash Bros. He's a Smash Bros fan. He loves Smash Ultimate. He plays it every single day.
I take that statement back.
Ultimate's the better game.
It is.
Oh.
Oh, it's a gorgeous game. We love it. I'm just
It's a
going to
gorgeous game. It is a gorgeous game.
turn you down a little bit. Audio,
Yeah.
everything. We've got a great quality production here at HGO. But no, we thought we'd talk about Pyra because we've never talked about Pyra on the show. We somehow managed to skip over it. I think it was because we were like, oh, we'll bring
Not
Jack
even
on
once.
the week after. We haven't
I'd say
talked about it
didn't
in
want to come
depth.
on, yeah.
Yeah, Jack was supposed to come on, and it's been like how many weeks since Pyra's been out? Like it feels like it's been forever.
It's been a
only-
month.
It's been a month.
March.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to have been at least a month, right? It's been a while. So
When was
yeah.
the
Feels
Nintendo
like a
Direct? 'Cause it was a week after that.
Yeah, it was like it feels like it's a mile away. So what we're gonna do this episode, timestamps below as always for where these random off-topic episodes. We're gonna talk about Pyra. We're then gonna rank our favorite fighters so far, and then after we've done that, we'll talk about games we've been playing or whatever we can think of to fill time. Because man, no game releases is really fun for a gaming podcast. Anyway.
Backlog.
I don't have one. We've talked about this. I don't have a fucking backlog. I have 3 games and they're all JRPGs. We'll talk about it later. Anyway, Smash Bros. I'm going to throw it to our resident Smash correspondent, Jack over here. What are your initial impressions of Pyra, Mythra, Aegis, whatever you want to call her?
Before I get into them, I just want to mention the fact that every time people complain about anime sword characters, I wish they'd stop because every time we get them, 9 times out of 10, they're actually really fucking fun.
They are.
Yeah, who would have thought? They're just complaining because it's not the one they want.
My favorite part is
Yeah.
when they get Sephiroth and they're like, nah, this is quality content, love it. And then they get Pyra and they're like, anime sword fighter, what the fuck?
Oh,
When it's
weeb
like-
shit. Gross.
when Sephiroth's fucking looming in the distance, T-posing with his big ass fucking katana, screams anime sword fighter.
He's like the
Yeah.
king of anime sword fighters.
He is the king, dude. He is the king. Like, honestly. Like, look at him, dude. You look at him. Massive. Anyway, Pyra, Mythra, what are your thoughts,
So
Jack?
yeah, I think they're really, really fun. As I was just about to get into with how people complain about anime sword fighters. 9 times out of 10, moveset's really interesting.
Mhm.
I like Pyra. She kind of reminded me at first like Ganondorf being the slow heavy hitter and stuff. Interesting, I know. And then Mythra being a much more speedier version with different specials and stuff. I found her really, really fun. The
Mhm.
stage, didn't really care that much for the stage, but it is really gorgeous. The stage is really good.
Mhm.
I'm just happy because
Uh,
we finally get Xenoblade 2 music. They did us
Yeah,
dirty.
so much good
Yeah.
music.
They put
music is
they
really
put 2
good.
songs in the base game and they were pretty mediocre. I was like, they're fine, but where are the bangers, dude? Where's the Torna? Where's the Torna battle music? Where's more
I'm so
Ordain?
glad we got Torna's battle
Yeah,
music.
where are the?
I didn't
where are the
actually think we
true
were going to get it to, but we got it.
bangers?
I was so happy.
And we got him, but no, I love him. So anyway, carry on. I kind of cut you off.
Yeah, I was just going to get into the music as well. Torna's theme I think I really wanted. A lot of people want more Ordain.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
not a
it's
huge fan
banger.
of it.
Yeah, you're
Oh, it's
the
a
one
banger.
person.
Banger.
You're the one person on the planet that does not like that song, and I
I
am.
don't I didn't like it. I just don't. How do I put it?
You need to. You need to
care for
play
it enough.
Xenoblade 2. You need to play Xenoblade 2 and then learn the error of your ways, you know? Like that's
I mean, to be fair, more ordained, the place is kind of blah,
Mhm.
but the music slaps, so it's okay.
it's
Isn't
based
Tower
to the
Plane
desert.
boring
Yeah,
wasteland?
it's your
It
desert
sucks.
world, dude. It's your desert world. Yeah,
It
exactly.
sucks.
Oh, right, it was that one.
Oh, yeah, it was that
yeah,
one.
that one.
One
Dude,
thing.
I played it like 3 years ago.
You should
We
play
played
it again.
together.
It's been 4 years. It's been 4
I've
years.
got other things I gotta play though.
Oh, look at you having
Dude,
a backlog.
You and Ethan can play it together.
Tag team. You play the game, and I'll just sit there going, "Good job."
Compare
Hunter."
your gacha draws to each other.
I didn't even do that.
I didn't either. I just kept them. I just kept playing with their base blades. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm all about the canon in my video games, Kyle.
You've missed out on so much content.
Oh, truly sad.
Yeah, but I also once I got like the 10th like faceless jabroni, I didn't care. I'm like, they could have more later, and that doesn't matter.
Faceless jabroni, my favorite Xenoblade character.
This reminds me of the
Totally
thing,
be a unique monster name.
I do love how in Pyra and Mythra, going back to them, their taunt, I think it's Mythra's taunt, she references, what was it, the soldiers?
Yeah,
The Ardanian soldiers, yeah.
soldiers. Great reference.
It's
I'm
really
so
funny.
glad they did that.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Really good.
Rex being the Morgana as well. I
God.
very much appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. Very cool. Anyway,
Yeah.
did you want to talk about the moveset, or did you want to get initial impressions from everyone?
I think lastly, I just wanted to mention the trailer, to be honest. The trailer was just really good.
Trailer's so good.
The trailer's really good, but I wasn't too big of the whole Shulk Mythra Pyra part. It just didn't work for me. I don't know, it probably worked for the people that played Xenoblade.
No, it kind of didn't work for me. It didn't work for me either. I'm not gonna lie, that's the one bit I was like that, because it felt like
It felt so forced.
It felt forced. That was the thing.
Dude,
was it
really
felt really
cool.
forced, especially because of Shulk's voice. And it's like Shulk's voice, especially. It's not Rex levels of like campy like character, but he's still a very much like very JRPG anime main protagonist voice, where he's very bouncy and very flamboyant with his lines. And so just having a whole trailer where it's just kind of, oh yeah, we're talking about it, and you hear a couple of voice lines from Gramps and a couple from Rex, and then just to have fucking Shulk bursting going, now that you're in Smash, I'm not gonna go easy. I'm like, yeah, no. I'm like, yeah,
I feel like they could have elicited a pretty similar reaction if they had cut that little part at the end and just had Shulk being the one that she was doing all the moves to in the trailer.
Yeah. That was the one bit of the trailer to me. I just loved how I was at first. I'm like, oh, it's Smash, and then because it kept going, I was like, it's not Smash. Smash trailers don't take this long to get to the point. It'd been like a minute, and they were still talking about Pyra being gone. I'm like, it's not Smash. Which
also helped that the trailer didn't start out with the little Smash Bros logo.
I'm
like
kind of
how they all do.
I wish they didn't. It's got to the point now.
Yeah.
I think that's like 1 out of 3 characters.
I like the ones that are surprised, like, haha, now it's Smash Bros. Like, that's why Joker's was so cool.
Yeah.
I think it's like only 3 characters they've done that with so far. Joker was
same
one
with
of them.
Inkling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Inkling one
was right at the end of their direct.
And it just looked like Splatoon gameplay, like a Splatoon trailer.
Yeah, I prefer it. One, because it's more of a surprise. I hate when you see the little animation show up and you're like, oh, now I know what it is, and I'm just going, okay, who is it?
Yeah, but they usually tell you the next thing coming up in a direct is a Smash announcement. So
I feel like most of the Smash announcements as of recent have been the first thing before anyone's even talked, so it's never really a surprise to me, because it plays the little Nintendo Direct or presents or partner showcase bollocks, then the thing shows up and you're like, okay, cool, we know what we're doing. Whereas at least with this one, you didn't have that. I also think I prefer it because in Smash 4, the little Smash logo with the fire, that was cool. I don't know what it is about the ultimate animation, it's shit. And Sakurai, I love you. The little intro animation for the Smash, the white screen with the 2 black bars doing the little fucking weird noises and then expanding. Shit, I fucking hate it. It's awful.
Compared to like the heartbeat, like sound effect they had in the Smash 4 logo and shit, it was way better.
And the fire, and it looked like like it felt really fucking. Whereas now it's just like, oh, it's not as epic going into it. It's not like, but you're not going through the fire to see who it is. You're just fucking going through the fucking clip art of the Smash logo. Ooh, fun. Anyway. I'm going to pass it to Kyle as Xenoblade fan number 1 here. What were your opinions on Pyra Mythra?
I just want to say one final quick thing about the trailer. I like that it was actually done in-house by Monolith Soft. It wasn't like something like Sephiroth's trailer where it was outsourced to someone else to make it. It was all done by Monolith Soft, and I think that really helped with kind of the mystery of whether it's even a Smash Bros character or not.
Because it was
Yeah.
in game. It was
Being
in game
a,
engine.
It was all in
party
game, yeah.
probably helps that.
Which I find
Okay.
very interesting that they did go back in engine to do it. I do find that extremely interesting.
Mhm.
Because they wouldn't have to do that. They didn't have to do that. It was very
I mean-
weird that they did.
I think they did that because Xenoblade 2 doesn't really have its own art style because of the fact that all the blades are drawn by like a bunch of different artists. So there's no one set style to go with. So I think doing it in game
Yeah,
kind
I
of make
guess.
the most sense.
Yeah. Guess you're right. Anyway, actual character, Kyle, what are you feeling?
As for the character, they're fun as hell. They are basically a Xenoblade fan's wish come true. These two are so freaking fun. I love the switch mechanic. I love that it works so well because it's not like Zelda Sheik or Pokemon Trainer where you have to learn two separate characters. They play the same outside of special moves. And it's just so easy to pick up and get good with both of them.
Yeah.
They're very, very user friendly, and it's nice to just not have a gimmick character. You know, no meter or anything. Just a straight fighter.
I was grateful for no meter. I'm so sick of meters at this point. I'm so
Mhm.
sick of a little icon or what. I'm so sick of seeing something next to the character portrait going, you need to look at this or you need to get the timing memorized because it's so annoying. Like, at first I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. You know, like, oh, Joker, you charge his persona up. I'm like, yeah, cool, whatever. When we got to, like, the hero menu, I'm like, oh, God. And then it's like...
I guess
The
it's more
menu
nice,
was
like
so
how-
overkill.
I guess
It's like how it was a
like
novel idea to give the Fire Emblem characters a counter move in Melee, but now there's like a million people with a counter move.
Hell yeah, dude. It's like how everyone in the
Look at that
Fighters
Fire
Pass...
Emblem.
It's like how half the people in the Fighters Pass have a fucking grapple hook as a recovery. It's great fucking fun, dude. It's great
That
fun.
too.
Play copy and paste with the Fighters Pass. But no. Hunter, you can finally talk about these. You had Sephiroth,
yeah.
but we didn't really talk about Sephiroth on the podcast that much. You finally have the Fighters Pass. What did you think?
Oh yeah, Pyra and Mythra was a lot of fun. I played it the one time that we did when it dropped a month ago, and that's been it. But I had a lot of fun while I did
Everyone was
that.
just mashing forward smash.
That's exactly what we were doing, and it was amazing.
It
But
was
you
so
know,
much fun.
their moveset is interesting. Being able to, I like the instantaneous switch. It doesn't feel like you have to grind yourself to a halt because you want to switch yourself up, like
Mhm.
switching off of
Mhm.
Zelda and Sheik used to work and all that.
Yeah.
And
You say it's like you haven't played it in a month. This was the first character where I actually did go back and play a bit. Like for the next like 2.5, 3 weeks after release, I
Me
was
too.
actually going back playing bits and pieces, like just fighting against AI or doing the challenge modes or whatever, their campaign story, whatever the fuck they're called. Classic
yeah,
mode, that's
usually I
classic.
do like the
mode.
classic mode and stuff. It was just I kind of did that while we were
Doing all the
waiting.
spirits. I did all the Xenoblade
while
2
we were waiting for the
spirits.
update,
I
yeah.
did. I used Pyra and Mythra to clear all the other spirit boards that I couldn't be asked to do with their actual characters because I didn't care for them that much. So I went and did all of those. I actually played it quite a bit.
Oh, nice.
But now, super fun character, man. It's someone that doesn't really care about Smash and just kind of plays it for a little bit and goes, that's fun. I actually do kind of see myself playing that character more as time progresses. Not just because I'm a fan of Xenoblade, but because I like the moveset. Which has been very rare for the Fighters
They're
Pass.
just a
most of the
super
time.
tight character
Yeah,
more
it
than
feels-
anything.
Yeah.
I think even for sword fighters, their moveset's still really like interesting as well. Like with
Yeah.
Pyra especially. Like I
With like
love-
her boomerang attack, or not boomerang, but the one
Yeah,
where
I
she
know.
just chucks the
Yeah.
sword at you. I like
That's
that
a
one.
really interesting concept. I love that. What was the other? It was something I wanted to mention with Mythra. What's her like dodge thing again? Like where she activates?
Fucking the side B.
Oh yeah.
No, it's
Or
like when
you-
she
oh no! Oh,
dodges.
the time. It's like Bayonetta's dodge.
Oh,
thing.
Foresight,
Yeah.
yeah.
Foresight. Yeah.
That stuff, by the way, is like a better parry. It's unbelievable.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. I like it
It's
quite
really
a bit.
neat attention to detail for them.
They nailed the characters, honestly.
Yeah, which
Just
is
from how they're represented in Xenoblade 2 to translating them to Smash, like they fucking nailed it. Truthfully.
yeah. And I always find it funny. It's like they changed the character designs as well for Smash, obviously, because no horny allowed on main for Sakurai. But
I'm
I
not gonna
actually
lie, I think-
prefer their outfits in
Yeah.
Smash than I do their actual outfits in the actual game, because
Mythra's like black
Mythra
tights
got
goes
hotter,
well
don't at me.
with- her tights goes really well with like the rest of her.
Mhm.
so much so they added
Yeah,
it as a
but-
DLC costume afterwards.
It's
And
so
you
Yeah.
can
much
be, you
better
can be
looking.
sure as shit that as soon as when I do replay Xenoblade 2 again, I will be turning that costume on and be like, oh, that is the canon costume. What are you on about?
Dude, it's a really good accessory in game. It gives her like a 25 extra crit rate. It's
Oh, nice.
bananas,
Man.
which suits her playstyle to a T. It's fantastic.
Yeah, but no, I really like the character a lot. Yeah, very good. So I guess we'll move on. Very good. Thank you, Sakurai. Very cool. I guess we'll
Good
move
job,
on then,
Sakurai.
because I thought we haven't really talked about the Fighters Pass as we have, like, as it's been going. We haven't really been ranking it. We can't really do predictions anymore because there's like 3 slots left. And I think at this point, no one knows what the fuck's happening with the Fighters Pass. There's no real good guesses anymore, I feel. So we're just going to do a ranking. We're just going to talk about who are our favourites, our winners, who are our losers of the Fighters Pass so far. Out of all the characters. Are we including Piranha Plant?
I am.
I did.
Okay, we're including Piranha Plant. I don't have a list because I'm not writing a list. That's for nerds. So,
Yeah, nerds.
do we want to start with the worst or the best characters? Do you want to start
Start with
with
the worst.
the worst? Okay.
Yeah.
I think so.
I'll throw it to you first, Jack. If everyone's writing a list, then I feel like I need to sit here and think of who's my least favorite.
Alright, so my least favorite is going to be maybe a little controversial, but I just think it was a really boring reveal because it was kind of spoiled, like who we were kind of getting, and plus I don't find her that fun in game. It's going to be Min Min.
Really?
The whole
Yeah.
she's actually really in Japan, like competitively. She's meant to be a borderline, like not okay.
Mhm.
But aside from the competitive side of things, I just don't find like I love how they implemented like arms into the game and stuff. They did a really good job with it, but I also just didn't click with the character.
Mhm.
And of course, with the reveal trailer, I think we all kind of knew who we were getting once they said it was arms. It was either between Twintel, her, and it definitely wasn't going to be Springman. We knew it wasn't going to be Springman.
Not when he was the first guy to show up in the trailer.
I love how some people are like, it's obviously going to be Springman, and I'm like, why the fuck would they make it like a guess who it is if it was Springman? That's like, yeah, it's like, it's like saying, oh, guess what flavor packet of fucking chips you're getting today, and then it's like, oh, congratulations, you get original. Well done. Wasn't it worth the 2 months thinking, ooh, what packet of fucking Walker's Lay's crisps am I going to get? Oh, what is it? Let's wait 2 months and find out. And then you just get a packet of fucking plain crisps. Chuck them at you.
I'm not gonna
They
lie.
are good, but it's not worth a 2 month wait.
I can be 2 months, but
Hell yeah. So there you go. That's yours. Kyle, who's your least favourite? I'm still writing mine down. I'm trying to
I
remember who
think
the
you know the answer.
No.
It's Byleth.
Really?
You're really.
Cringe.
I fucking despise this character on principle.
Cringe.
You're
Go on, man.
cringe.
Go
If
on,
you
man.
want to talk about boring reveals,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was
How
worth it
about
for
we
that.
take a fucking cutscene right out of Three Houses
that was
and then
interesting.
and then put Smash Bros in it?
Okay.
Wow, what a great trailer. I
on
hate
top of it
Byleth
being
so
another
much.
Fire Emblem character, yeah, I can kind of see why.
It's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
don't know.
funny.
I just think Byleth is boring. Like, and as far as Avatar characters go, between like Robin and Corrin, at least those two have personalities. Byleth is a fucking silent protag. That's
And
boring.
Movesets.
Like, what? I laugh at people who say that Byleth is their favorite character when they don't have a character.
Yeah.
And without going into spoilers for Three Houses, like, they could have had other characters from that game fit the role that Byleth fit.
there's a lot of
Like,
people want
any
Edelgard,
of the
didn't
house leaders.
Yeah,
they?
but instead they took the
took
weapons
all
of the
the-
house
should've-
leaders and just
Yeah.
turned
Should've been
Byleth
Edelgard.
into an
It should have
abomination.
been Edelgard. They just didn't want
To be
people
fair,
to feel sad. I guess.
I mean,
Go
I'll get
on.
into Byleth when I get into Byleth, so I'll leave it for now.
Yeah, I was gonna say you'll be. I think you guys will be very disappointed in me with how high Byleth is on my list compared to everyone else's, and I'll get into my reasoning with that in a minute. But Hunter, I'll go to you. Who's your least favorite character? How many characters are there, by the way?
There's 10, and mine is also Byleth. I played Byleth like twice and never felt compelled to play anymore.
Cool.
I think I did. I did the
Also,
classic
yeah,
mode.
I don't think
Oh, bye, Kyle.
Byleth is that fun.
Oh, there we go. Okay, cool.
What's wrong?
We'll talk. You were kind of laggy for a bit, but it's fine. You're back. We're good.
Cool.
Your webcam is out of sync, but I'm sure it'll catch up. I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyway, I'm gonna say mine. I don't know how controversial this is or not. Jack's gonna get mad. So look me in the eyes, Jack, when I tell you this. I want you to look me in the eyes. It's Piranha Plant. I fucking hate Piranha Plant. He sucks. He just flat out sucks. He's a character that I forget is in the game. He's a character I forget is in the game. Who honestly quirky half? No, he's shit. Fucking get him out.
Plant was my next character. I agree. He's not. I don't want to say wasted slot, but could have
My
been better.
second, yeah. Well, don't worry. My second to last placement in a minute is gonna get the haters are gonna be throwing hands with me. It's fine.
I think
But
I'm
no.
also mad at Plant on principle because right after they showed Plant, or before they showed Plant, they showed Rex Me costume. So
They were like, yeah,
I'm very upset.
he didn't make it, but Piranha Plant did.
But here's Plant.
Yeah, here's Piranha Plant.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
It's a bonus character of the game.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, for like a bonus joke character, it's fine.
Yeah.
But
I don't.
the hoes
here's-
are going to stay
I,
mad.
I don't consider him a bonus character because he's not a bonus. I paid money for the fucking game. He's not a bonus. I paid for the Fighters Pass. How the fuck is that a bonus? Oh,
It was
congratulations.
the pre-order bonus.
he's a pre-order
Yeah.
bonus.
Oh, yeah. Right, sorry. Pre-order bonus. Fucking bullshit. He's a part of the game. I consider him as much... He's not a fucking joke bonus character. He's as much of a character as everyone else that they just put behind a paywall, and he's shit.
I mean,
It's like...
there are other joke characters present, such as like Duck Hunt is one that comes to mind that
Yeah,
feels very jokey, along with like the Me Trainer or whatever, Wii Fit Trainer or whatever.
Oh, but
So-
the Wii Fit Trainer is a classic icon of video game history, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I understand their
good
reasoning.
stretch.
I understand their reasoning why they thought it'd be fun to do Plant. I just think he fucking sucks. End of story.
Yeah.
Kyle's also hates Plant. That's his ninth pick. I guess we'll go to you, Jack. Who's your ninth pick?
So this is where I put Byleth. I don't actually despise Byleth as much as I used to. I know that doesn't really show in my ranking, however.
Now let the hate flow through you.
The one thing I just really didn't like about Byleth is how sluggish and slow they are. They're just... Besides that, I like some of his moves. I like how his up B like spikes people. Side B's pretty cool. He's got an arrow I wish Link would just fucking get. And yeah, there's not much to say about him. I think Kyle covered it. The trailer was shit. Character's not that interesting. I'm sorry, Byleth lovers. Actually, no, I'm not. I don't
It's
care.
just not fun to play either.
Someone's gonna Ho's gonna be mad, dude. Ho's
Right,
mad.
Paul.
Ho's mad in a
Okay.
little
Good.
while. dude.
Let them stay mad.
No, I'm saying you're gonna be mad in a minute. Don't you worry. Hunter, who's your second least favorite character in the Fast
Oh.
Pass?
You're worried about being booed out of the room. My second least favorite is Minecraft Avatar.
Oh,
I
Steve.
didn't really. Yeah. It's similar to Byleth. I just kind of played around with them a couple times and never really felt compelled to play anymore.
Mm,
So
not
I don't really have any specific moveset criticisms or anything. It was just like, did their classic mode and all that, but never really felt like expanding beyond that.
You gotta admit though, the pig me costume you got with it is funny as fuck.
Yeah, it is pretty great.
There's a pig costume. That's
Yeah,
funny.
it's on the brawler. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh,
It's
nice.
ridiculous.
Okay. Right, I think this will be
funny.
the... Alright, okay, I hope you guys are ready. I think this will be the most controversial fucking statement of this entire podcast. I feel like people are going to come at me in like a year's time and go, look at this. Yeah, my second least favourite character in the entirety of the Fighters Pass is Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII.
There you go. I thought that's what you were going to say a minute ago.
He is the most...
Honestly,
he is the most oatmeal character, and all the other bran flakes in this roster I've memed with. Like, that's genuinely the fucking difference. Is the reason that Byleth is ahead of a lot of these characters is because I had a fucking blast because everyone was hating and I was just lapping it up because it was great. I played the vibe and it was fun. And at the end of the day, I kind of enjoy playing Byleth. Whereas Sephiroth, I played for not even 2 hours. I played him for like fucking 45 minutes, an hour, and I went, right, well, I'm bored of this shit. Let's play someone else again. And swapped over to Min Min or something again, because fuck playing that. Honestly, Sephiroth, when Sephiroth was announced, I think I was one of the only people that wasn't even hyped. I was like, oh yeah, cool. And this is coming
You
from
weren't a fan of the trailer, were you?
I think the trailer's shit. I honestly think it's one of the worst trailers we've ever had. Byleth's is worse, but I think it's the second worst trailer that we've had for the Fighters Pass. There's nothing. Why?
Yeah.
There's nothing fucking hype about someone slashing Galeem in half. Everyone does that in the fucking campaign. Beats the shit out of him. Fucking Kirby can destroy the fuck.
Yeah, but they all had to die first.
It's dumb. Kirby didn't.
Yeah, but Kirby has plot armor.
Like,
Kirby's
I honestly,
the
it's not epic. Like, no offense, but it's Sephiroth doing something Sephiroth does in every fucking thing that Sephiroth shows up in. And if that deserves a round of applause because they've done the exact oh, well done. Sephiroth's in the fucking air again, ominously looking at Cloud, going, hi. I want to fuck you, because that's the kind of energy Sephiroth gives you. He's like, I'm going to kill you, but I also kind of want to fuck because you hot. That's the Sephiroth vibe. That's what he gives. That's the look he gives Cloud every fucking day. And I'm like, cool. Don't do it. Not for Smash though. I'm not a good. I don't like you. You're boring. You're fucking stale.
Damn, the 7 remake took some weird turns.
And I should state, I am a fan of 7 Remake. 7 Remake was my game of the year last year. If I didn't count Royal. It's my official game of the year, as I like to call it. I love Sephiroth as a character. I just don't like him in Smash. I think he's really fucking boring. And I think the only reason that people like him is because it's Sephiroth. They don't like him because of the moveset. They don't like him because of whatever. It's just because it's Sephiroth. And that's cool for some people. If that gets you fucking hard, then good for you. You have fun. It's not doing anything for me. It just didn't do anything for
that
me.
Later, if I remember.
We were talking about this yesterday, I'm pretty sure, Ethan, but I kind of wish they took it from another Final Fantasy instead of just putting in Seth.
Literally. I would have taken
Kefka
anyone.
would have been fun.
Kefka could have been fun, even just like another pro tag like Squall or Lightning.
Yeah.
Like
Zidane.
I genuinely would have
Zidane
taken.
could have been cool.
I genuinely would have taken anyone else from Final Fantasy, to be honest. Yeah, everyone was fucking hype because they didn't see it coming from anywhere, and I was like, that's nice, but trailer did nothing for me, and the gameplay certainly did nothing for me. And the stage is you talk about stages that you weren't a fan of the Cloud Sea. I'm not a fan of that stage. It's not like I haven't played the original Final Fantasy VII, so I don't appreciate the final boss of that game because I haven't got there yet. I'll get there in like 12 years when the remakes finish. But
you could just buy the original Final Fantasy VII.
To me,
he doesn't want the spoilers now.
I don't want the spoilers, so I'm just going to play the remake as it goes.
God.
But it did nothing for me. The music was a nice addition, but that was music that should have already been there. And with the remake being out, they should have put the new music in as well, and they didn't. And to me, it's just a lackluster package, all in all. Fight me, fucking haters. Sephiroth ain't that good. Now remember that when I mentioned people like Min Min and fucking Byleth later. I just want you guys to remember. Right, cheers to that. Jack, what's next on your list?
Is Hunter said his name?
Yeah, Hunter's...
Yeah, mine was Minecraft.
He said Minecraft Steve.
Right.
Yeah, what's yours?
Kyle's gonna hate me for this, but honestly, there's nothing against this. I did actually have a blast playing this character. This is more of my problems fighting the character. Terry Bogard.
Good old Terrence.
Oh, I can
Terrence.
also say, Jack, that my 8th pick is also Terry because I respect the character. I just don't enjoy playing them whatsoever and don't care to learn.
I loved learning him and playing him until I realized, oh my god, all we do is press the A button and hold it until someone walks into it, and then you do a fucking combo. Do a combo, Terry! Yeah! It's fucking... He's cool though, I do love him. I love the goal.
It's a combo starter, dude.
The music... Yeah, it's a fair straight up combo starter. The music we got with him... What, 50
All 50 songs we got?
700, yeah.
It's funny because I never use that stage, so I've never listened to them. That's the thing, is like...
I liked that stage because of its weird wall. It was interesting to me.
I never played the regular version.
I like that the stage is just on a football field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, carry on, Jack. You're the more technical person. I'll just give my basic bitch answer in a minute.
I mean, I love the memes that came with Terry and jab, power dunk.
Jab, power dunk, dude. True combo.
True combo. Voice actor is hilarious. I love the voice actor for Terry. It's fucking hilarious. It's everything he says. It sounds like he's saying grab a coke every time he just fucking
grab a coke. Grab a
coke. Yeah. He's honestly he is really fun, and the fact I put him number 8 doesn't. It seems like I don't like him, but really I just really like a lot of the characters in the Fighter Passes so far. But yeah, that is my number 8.
Yeah, my reasons are just don't care to learn, respect the character, respect the history, but all these other fighting game inclusion characters where it's from a different fighting game like Ryu, I just don't care because I play Smash to play Smash. I don't play Smash to play fucking Fatal Fury. And I'm like, yeah, I like that the representation's there, but you're never going to get me to learn it. It's like if they added a Tekken character or if they added a Mortal Kombat character ever, I won't learn them either because I won't give a shit. Because I'll just be like, yeah, cool, they're there. Representation, cool. Don't care. Have fun, guys. You guys knock yourself out.
Caliber character.
To me, Terry was 100% the character that was the bonus. When you buy the Fighters Pass, you basically get one of the fighters for free. To me, that was my free fighter because I just didn't touch them. But anyway, go on, Kyle, if you wanted to defend.
I was gonna say, I think that as far as taking characters from fighting games like Ken and Ryu, I think Terry definitely translated the best.
His inputs felt a lot better.
The inputs feel really good, and
like Ryu and Ken use Tatsu off stage and one.
Ryu and Ken are just such a mess because of how they implemented light and heavy hits. That's the problem. And especially if you take it online where the game can't tell a difference between a tap and a hold for light and heavy.
Yeah.
I think that Terry not having light and heavy definitely helped translate him better into Smash Bros. And even then, the command inputs aren't hard to do.
Yeah, he does have his charged, rising tackle, though, which isn't even that hard to even do as well.
Yeah, you don't even have to hold it down for that long to get the rising tackle.
Right, cool. Anyway, what's your 8th?
As for my 8th, I have Min Min.
Okay.
It's pretty straightforward. I just don't think the character's fun. I like how they're implemented, but I don't have fun playing the character. I think the arms are kind of silly and definitely way too fucking long. But the fact that you can cover both sides of the stage when you stand in the center is a bit silly.
It's the fact you can just charge smash attacks at the ledge and hit you from a mile away.
Yeah.
That's the stuff that just kind of makes me think, good God, what were they thinking?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just... I don't really enjoy fighting against the character. I don't enjoy playing as the character. I'm just indifferent on Min Min overall.
I feel it. Hunter?
Mine for number 8 would be Piranha Plant.
Okay.
Ranked above the other two, mostly because I do like to occasionally pick Piranha Plant and screw with people. I have characters that I enjoy doing that with, and Piranha Plant is one of them.
Nice.
So, yeah.
I respect it.
Sit there and blow on a stupid little whatever spiky ball thing is. Yeah, do that, and then just spit it at people while they're not paying attention. Fun time.
Nice. I've already said my 8th.
I will give Piranha Plant this. The moveset is really creative.
Yeah.
I do like how much they took from other Mario games, even going as far as Paper Mario with its little poison breath spit. Like, the moveset's really creative.
Mm-hmm.
The only
I will
character
give Plant that.
it's the only character in the DLC as well that has the uprising. What is it like? Kid Icarus, like Paladin's guidance. That's what.
Oh,
it is.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't like Veri's new voice actress or whoever it is. It doesn't work well, but it is really funny the joke that they go with, where she just lists off every fucking type of species of piranha plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no.
Good stuff.
There you go. Let's keep going, I guess. 7, Jack. I don't. If we have the same 7, then I'm just gonna play not talking. Then I guess that's it.
I don't think we do. No,
Okay.
not a chance.
Okay.
This might surprise you after what I've already said about the characters, but they're probably more likely to go up in the future. It's just right now I've not played them enough to know how I feel about them. So my number 7 pick is Pyra and Mythra. I haven't played them enough, honestly, but I do really enjoy them. Obviously, I've said enough about them earlier. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about Pyra Mythra since I've already covered it, so I'll just shoot it off to Kyle or whatever now.
Cool. Kyle.
Where are we at? 7?
Yeah.
For my 7, I have Minecraft Steve.
Okay.
I think the character's a very funny inclusion. I like Minecraft is like the biggest game in the world. You kind of need to represent it. I just don't really like the digging mechanic and all the resource management. I don't know. Steve is just one of those oddball picks. It's these middle characters I don't really have a lot to say about. Yeah. I like Steve, but he's not for me. He's fun and goofy. I like the minecart, but other than that, like, I don't want to play him seriously.
Hunter.
My next one is Min Min.
Okay.
Her arms and mechanics and whatnot aren't something I really took a whole lot of time to wrap my head around, but just doing her moves was entertaining enough. Smacking people from across the stage was rather amusing. Being able to go both directions is also really funny. So, yeah, I had a decent amount of fun with her.
Yeah. My next 2 are kind of tied because it's hard for me to place these 2. So this is just how I'm feeling currently, and it can change on a daily weekly basis. My number 7 is Hero from Dragon Quest.
That low?
Yeah.
I'm surprised for you. I thought you really enjoyed that character.
No, he's fucking random bullshit. There's nothing satisfying about Hero at all in the slightest. Congratulations. The gods bestowed upon you something useful in the fucking menu. Congratulations. At least if you're doing bullshit with fucking Byleth, it's intended shit. Whereas Hero just feels like bullshit fucking whiffing for no point. He's fun to mess around with in friend lobbies, and he's a good inclusion from the point of view of Dragon Quest should be fucking represented. It's the biggest RPG in Japan. But at the same time, I'm like, bit shit, to be honest. Don't really care. Really don't. Because other than the gimmick of, I have a menu that doesn't feel good to fucking use and doesn't feel good to play against either, there's nothing really for it. So that's my reasoning behind it. Simple as that.
I saw someone make fan art of Hero in Smash, but he had, like, the wheel that Shulk has with his Monado arts. Of all the different menu items.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, if they implemented it like that, could you imagine? You just have like 24 moves at your disposal at any time.
I would like it to be shown as a wheel, but then the thing just spins randomly. That'd be funny.
Imagine.
Be like, what are we gonna get?
Fucking carnival.
Roll the bankrupt.
Fucking carnival game of the character, yeah. I feel it. But, no, that's how I felt about Hero. Anyway, Jack, 6.
I'm also surprised this character's not shown up in a lot already, but I'm imagining it's going to start coming up now. Banjo and Kazooie.
Okay.
Before I even get into this character, Ethan shit talked Sephiroth's trailer.
Yeah.
They fucking reused every.
This is just a carbon copy of K. Rool's trailer.
Yeah, but here's the thing with that is they didn't do that because of time constraints or resource management. They did it for a joke. That's the difference, and I respected that joke.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
And then they also did some different things, like K. Rool getting the shit beaten out of him by a rock. They like did some stuff with that. Whereas Sephiroth to me does fucking nothing. Oh wow, Sephiroth's in the sky again. Take a fucking it's like fucking going on Instagram and looking for a view of the fucking local mountainside. It's fucking everywhere. That's wherever fucking look up Sephiroth on Google. I bet you half the fucking photos of him just fucking menacingly fucking flying, looking
He's
down,
just standing there menacingly.
Yeah, like fucking there's nothing special. Fuck Sephiroth. Anyway, carry on.
Anyway, I did actually like the trailer. I was just kind of memeing, but actual character is degenerate as fuck, but kind of fun. I actually really like them. They're very bog standard Smash character. They feel like they fit in really, really well. A lot of people don't like Banjo's design. Say it doesn't look that nice. I think it's fine.
I also just want to mention, if you do type in Sephiroth into Google Images at the moment, like all of the images are Smash, not of Remake, which I find very interesting.
That's weird.
If you keep scrolling, you'll get to Sephiroth with drip.
Oh, nice. Nice. Anyway.
It's like is he wearing like a Supreme shirt? And
Yeah.
Wearing all the drip.
Or do you have to go to get him with someone else's legs?
Imagine.
Oh, God.
But anyway, go on. Carry on.
Yeah. Wonder Wing was like the one DLC thing about this character that kind of stood out. I do like how they made it limited to like 5 per stock, because that move is honestly not okay. It's unfair.
It's very strong.
It's so funny though landing it. I think they just did really good attention to this character. The stage as well. I love Spiral Mountain and the whole music selection we got. I couldn't complain any more about it.
I do want to give a shout out to them actually going to people like Grant Kirkhope and actually getting remixes from him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was a nice added touch that they didn't have to do, but they did it anyway. So yeah. Shout outs in that regard. Kyle, 6.
My number 6 is Sephiroth.
Nice.
I feel like lower
Jack's
than people
enough.
might be
Jack's
expecting.
Had enough.
Oh,
He's
Jack's
like,
off.
Sephiroth's
Hey.
He's like, you can't take it anymore. Why don't people like Sephiroth?
He's gonna go put a hole in his wall. But no, on the whole, I
Jack
just think
just comes back wearing like a white wig that goes down to his back.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, look,
Anyway.
we stalled long enough for him to come back.
Wonderful.
Another beer. Another one. Anyways, Sephiroth.
Sephiroth.
Sephiroth's such a weird position for me, because like I don't really have FF7 nostalgia for him, but I was happy to see him in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you in the trailer, if you know Sephiroth, you know One Winged Angel, you hear those opening notes and you're like, oh shit, something big is about to happen. And I personally really like the trailer. I like that it was a lot of just callbacks to the Advent Children movie.
Yeah.
But on the whole, I think Sephiroth is kind of a boring character to play as. I'm not really a big fan of these slower, heavy hitter characters in fighting games. But Sephiroth, like, he just didn't really do it for me. And like you said, Ethan, when we were playing him when he came out, I was kind of getting tired of him after like an hour.
Yeah, that's basically how I felt.
His moveset also
just boring, bland, oatmeal.
His moveset just feels like they just took whatever they really could associate with Sephiroth and didn't really try to make it coherent.
Yeah,
I think they made Shadow Flare quite interesting, though.
Mm-hmm.
How that interacts with other people in double battles.
That's his side B, right?
Yeah.
So you can add up to like 5 balls of like flares and stuff. It's really, I think it's really interesting. Honestly, it's one of the most interesting moves we've had in Smash in a while. I think.
And I like the Octoslash because that's just a classic. But like,
so funny.
But like,
it's so funny.
his down B, that little reflector thing he shoots up, like,
Scintilla, yeah.
bleh.
Mm-hmm.
Mega Flare's cool, but eh.
I like that you can do that one and then like follow up while it's still exploding.
Oh, Giga Flare, yeah.
I don't know. Sephiroth is just a weird mixed bag for me.
Yeah,
Right. I think I like the trailer more than I like the actual character.
I just felt mixed about both. Hunter. What number are we
my
on?
next one.
6.
What is this? Yeah, 6. Mine is
6.
Hero.
Okay.
Similar to how Piranha Plant's sort of amusing. Hero's random hot garbage is entertaining to do from time to time for me. And that's about it. His regular moveset feels like Link, who I would just go and play as Link if I wanted to do that. So, yeah.
No, I get it. This is finally, at number 6, is where Byleth finally emerges on my list.
Lower than I was expecting.
Yeah, to be honest,
Byleth is a good character, smiley face.
Byleth is a good character, smiley face. It's just because of everything that went around it, that character. I'll always like that character more than everyone else because I just saw the moment, thought it was fucking hilarious that everyone was crying and just decided to have fun with the character instead of complaining. And then after playing them jokingly for a while, I just got used to them and kind of enjoyed playing them. When I pick Byleth, I'm not doing it because of a meme or whatever. I just feel like playing a bit of Byleth. So that's my reasoning for Byleth. I actually do like Byleth quite a bit. I can see why people don't, but I kind of like it. I also am a massive fan of Three Houses soundtrack. So the fact that we got some Three Houses songs, and it's a really good soundtrack. To be fair, I really like Three Houses as a video game. I think Three Houses is a good video game. So I don't have it. It's rushed as fuck, but it's a good video game, and I still like it quite a bit. So I like Fire. I like Three Houses. I like Byleth. Would I would have preferred Edelgard instead? Yes. Should it have been Edelgard? Yes. I just don't think they wanted to upset people that picked different paths. I think that was the reason that they went with Byleth. To be honest, they were just like, we don't want to make people think something's canon or something's set in stone by Nintendo, so we'll just go with Byleth. But no, nothing really else to add. Anyway,
should have added someone from the basement house in that case.
Yeah, exactly. Let's quickly. We're gonna have to speedrun soon because we're like 52 minutes into the podcast already.
Holy smokes!
What were you gonna say, Cal?
I was just gonna say I really wish that they added a mage character from Fire Emblem instead of just all weapon fighters. Can make the argument for Robin, but
I was gonna say, you mean something
kind
like
of a
how
mix.
Robin has their spells?
Yeah.
But I mean like a full mage fighter because they're just excluding that whole branch of Fire Emblem.
Also, it's Cal's webcam frozen for everyone else. I just want to.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Welcome.
Yeah,
back.
I just looked over and saw that.
Welcome back.
It scared me when he came back and was holding the same position.
I agree. It would be more interesting, but I understand with Three Houses that just it wouldn't be viable because they'd have to pick like a secondary or tertiary character because literally all of the main characters in that game do not wield.
They could have picked an older character if they wanted another Fire Emblem character.
Well, it's
there are still people who.
No offense, people. Yeah, go on.
Thing, but there are still people who scream about how they want Lynn in the game. The green-haired assist trophy lady.
Yeah. The thing I will say to your argument of just add another Fire Emblem character if you're going to add it, it's obviously because they wanted to advertise Three Houses more. But if
I know that.
Yeah, but you're like every Nintendo first party edition is not because that they think they're a good fit for Smash Bros. It's because they want to market something. Pyra was released into Smash so that they could start boosting the sales of Xenoblade 2 again, and it worked because it sold out on Amazon. It's one of those things where it just boosts the popularity of the game. It's why they did ARMS. It's probably why they saved the Inkling from Splatoon for a whole new installment, because they knew that Splatoon's already fucking fire as fuck, and they don't need the boost in sales that a DLC character brings. So why would we add them as a DLC character when we can just add them to the main game when the time comes? So that's how I look at it anyway. Who was next? Are we? I've forgotten.
Number 5.
5. Who's starting, Jack?
I think we're going back to Jack.
All right, let's speed up a little bit. We've been taking our sweet time.
My number 5 is Hero. He's very funny, he's very cool, and he's from a very big JRPG series. Good.
Nice.
Nah, just joking. Menu's funny as fuck. I think it's hilarious killing people super early with shit and cheesing them. And that's why he's number 5, because he's funny as fuck. I'm not even joking, he's just really funny.
He's a very fun character.
Fair enough.
He's so funny. I just love how much he tells people.
Kyle, 5.
My number 5 is Banjo. I like how Banjo is just a very simple, straightforward character. No gimmicks, no bullshit, no nothing. You got Kazooie, you smack people with Kazooie. You got Kazooie, use Kazooie as a gun. You got Kazooie, you poop out grenades. You got Kazooie, you jump. It's Kazooie, the character. Why is Banjo here? Just put Kazooie in the fucking game. Next.
My number 5 is also Banjo and Kazooie. I really like Banjo and Kazooie when I played it on the N64 back when I was a kid, and they feel very much how I would expect them to in a Smash game. So that was very neat.
My number 5 is Banjo Kazooie. I really like Banjo Kazooie. I really like when Banjo Kazooie throws out his Kazooie grenade and kills everyone. It's a great.
This is the highlight.
I'm not even joking either. I'm gonna just hide the order. My number 5 was fucking Banjo. I just want everyone to know that was not a meme. But no, Banjo's alright. I feel like fucking whatever it's called.
Yeah, Banjo's cool.
The wing, the wing thing's fucking dumb. Wonder Wing is fucking dumb. His recovery's fucking dumb, but I respect it. Like, I feel like Banjo deserves to be there. I believe, and now I feel like the only
about that forever.
I feel like the only 2 platformer mascots that I still believe are missing are Rayman and Crash, and we'll never get Rayman. We might still get Crash, maybe. Roll the dice, but no. Banjo's all right. He's pretty cool. I like him quite a bit. Number 4, Jack.
Steve from Minecraft. I think Ethan will probably agree with me a bit on this, actually.
Go on.
We just really like how he's implemented into the game. I think they did a fantastic job of implementing how blocks are built and how they changed the entire game around him. Like, that's mental to think about. Like, they reprogrammed so many things and stages and such just to get him to work.
Someone from Mojang been trying to do that forever.
Someone from Mojang mentioned that Minecraft. Yeah, Steve was originally. They originally went to Mojang to talk about making Steve a Smash fighter during Smash 4, and it just didn't work out because it was too much effort. And then they've been trying with Ultimate since the beginning. I believe.
Tried to get Snake into Melee.
Yeah, I believe. Like, do you remember the leaks? And I'm not talking about the Grinch leak. I'm talking about the actual leaks where people were saying stuff like, "Oh yeah, Ken's in, Incineroar's in," and a character that those leaks kept on mentioning was Steve from Minecraft is in.
Yeah,
and then that Steve never showed up, and then now he's here. Is something that I believe was Steve has been meaning to be in the game forever. He might have even been planned to be in a character from the main game. He might have been considered a character from Fighters Pass 1 even. Maybe Steve was the final fighter in Fighters Pass and got move switched with Byleth. In fact, that makes perfect sense. It probably was Steve that was the final one.
That would make a lot of sense.
And got swapped for Byleth because they still couldn't fucking finish that character. I have a lot of respect for Steve. He's not my number 4. We're getting close to Steve now.
Yeah, I know you're getting close to Steve, but apart from that, the mining's fun. He's degenerate as fuck. No one likes playing him.
Mine can't go burr.
When Ethan was playing as him, he built like a whole roof over where I was being smacked or smacking someone around, and I was like,
He just fits the casual side of Smash so well. I love it.
He's great.
I also want to say his costumes are pretty great. I love the tiny Enderman costume.
Yeah.
That one makes me chuckle.
It's my favorite. Yeah, it's pretty good. Kyle.
And don't forget.
Oh, gone.
Okay.
No. I'll let you. Yeah, go on. Go
I
on.
was just gonna mention.
Treat yourself.
I was gonna mention your favorite song that has the Rick and Morty.
Oh, I forgot about that, for fuck's sake. Now when I play it, that fucking song's gonna be... Why the fuck is the Rick and Morty theme on the Minecraft stage?
Well,
I don't know.
Evil Morty, isn't it?
Next, if there's a Bethesda rep, if there's a Skyrim person, they better have those fucking Elder Scrolls songs now. Those fucking ones that are stuck in my head. No, I hope they have such tunes as Dover Keen and You're a Star from but anyway, Kyle, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is Hero.
Really?
I think Hero is just a lot of silly fun. I don't like not taking Smash Bros seriously. Hero is just a bunch of fun, straight up. I like the randomness and how you basically don't go in with a set game plan, and you kind of have to play around what you get in your menu. I like that it kind of encourages on the fly thinking more than anything.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Hunter.
Pyra and Mythra is number 4. I already talked about them earlier, so zip.
My number 4 is Min Min. As the one person that owns ARMS and is a fan of ARMS, I just liked that ARMS got an inclusion. To be honest, that got a nod because I do like ARMS. It's quite fun. And also, yeah, I just had a lot of fun with Min Min. Is she fucking ludicrously stupid? Yes, but I play Smash for fun, and I had more fun with Min Min than I have had with a lot of the characters. I don't know. I just really like the implementation. And how it does kind of feel like ARMS in a weird way. Where it is A and B moves the correct hands like they would in the fucking game. Like, you can swap between your arms in a sense. I like that they implemented that mechanic. I also just like ARMS' music as well. ARMS has a great soundtrack that I feel like people don't talk about because no one played ARMS. It's really good. But no, I respect ARMS a lot, so that's why Min Min is number 4. Right, top 3. Jack, who's getting the bronze trophy so far for you?
I've not mentioned them yet, but everyone else has. Piranha Plant, of course.
It's fucking criminal.
Why?
Dude. It's fucking criminal.
Really enjoy this character, how goofy they are, the fact they just don't promote people jumping over them because jumping's absolutely insanely annoying in this game. Patui's hilarious. Dashing, I think, is just hilarious.
No, I don't like that.
I love him.
This MF over here put Pyra at fucking 7, and then he's like, and at number 3, lads, we have Piranha Plant. Dude. And before that, we have Dragon Quest Hero. Let's go, lads. Let's fucking go. Chuggers.
I don't want to hear it.
Let's fucking go. Piranha Plant, dude. Number 10. Fuck the Piranha Plant. All my homies hate plants, dude.
We stand the plant. We stand the plant.
We do not. Anyway, bronze trophy for Kyle goes to...
The bronze trophy goes to the Joker.
Really? Okay.
Really?
Okay.
I think Joker's a really cool addition. I'm really glad that he's in, because he seemed like one of those long shots initially in DLC, and then he was the first character to be shown.
Joker's one of those characters. Joker's one of those characters.
I really like his trailer too,
where he was the first to be announced, and no one even contemplated Persona getting around.
Yeah.
And the fact
that
it was the
even
first
a dream character. It was that I didn't know I needed this character.
Because the thing is, if Joker hadn't been, if Joker was the last character of this Fighters Pass, we would all still be sitting here, and no one would have made a prediction for Joker. Like, maybe one person is like a fucking full, like, fledged. No one would expect it to still happen. That's the thing is, it's probably one of the most surprising reveals from just like, that. Especially because it was before Dragon Quest as well. The fact that Persona got a fucking rep before Dragon Quest is kind of crazy.
And also how the trailer was shown at the Game Awards of all places. Not even in, like, a direct or anything. That was just, like...
Same thing.
Oh.
I'm joking.
You're good.
But yeah, I think that Joker was just a super cool inclusion. If I had to change anything about him, I would change his Arsene meter, so that when he dies, it actually depletes all the way. Because the fact that he gets like 10% on respawn is kind of bullshit. But other than that, the character's fun as hell.
Mm-hmm. Nice. I'm sure we'll all talk about him more because he still hasn't cropped up yet. And anyone else?
Yeah.
Hunter, bronze trophy.
My next one is Terry.
Ah.
I said before I thought his like fighting game inputs were more intuitive than Ryu and Ken's. His regular old attacks are a lot of fun. I like that he has 2 side specials. That was a neat detail that like blew my mind momentarily when I discovered that. His stage was cool. I like the weird little barrier that happens until you just do enough damage. And yeah, he's like my favorite of the just straight up punch you in the face kind of characters, like Little Mac and all of that. Not even necessarily just the fighting game characters. Yeah.
Nice. My number 3 is Steve from Minecraft.
Your number 3?
Yeah, my bronze.
Oh, which
my
one?
number 3, yeah, is Steve from Minecraft. He's great. He's a memey character, but I also respect him a lot because it feels like for some characters it's a bit of a stretch with this is how they're represented because of their game. It's like how we were talking with Sephiroth earlier, where it is Sephiroth, but there's not like, other than him flying in the fucking trailer, there's nothing that's distinctly to me Sephiroth about when in game feel or how he plays. He's just Sephiroth. It's just because he looks like Sephiroth that everyone's like, oh, it's Sephiroth. Nothing to me is distinctly Sephiroth about his fighting style. Steve is 100% Minecraft, and you can just feel Minecraft in it. And as someone who played a lot of Minecraft, and Minecraft is a very personal game for me because I spent a lot of time on it. I respect it quite a bit. And also, the fucking trailer is hilarious, where Mario fucking dies and gets blown up by fucking creeper.
He dies and goes to Minecraft land.
And goes to Minecraft land, and then Steve just fucking breaks the block.
A couple of days ago.
Yeah, that's where he is now.
Nintendo intentionally.
He's in a better place now, Hunter.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no.
Nintendo intentionally patched out Steve putting his meat, like his beef, next to his leg in the windscreen because people keep pointing out saying it looks like he got dead.
Yeah, fucking terrible. Ruined the fun for everybody, guys. That was the quickest patch Nintendo's ever done for a fucking Smash game, and it was to patch out the meat of the fucking victory animation. But no, I like Steve quite a bit. Even though I don't play him that often, I really like his inclusion. Right, number 2, runners up. Jack, we go to you first.
Sephiroth is my
too.
Oh, look at these two. Kyle, I like how me and you have we kind of counted it. If this was like a points-based thing, we would have made him mid-tier because we put him so fucking down, and them two have put him so up.
Whilst Ethan's like, bitch, it's Sephiroth. You know who it is. That's the point. You know who that is.
Yeah.
He's gonna kick your fucking ass.
Yeah, we already have Cloud for that.
He doesn't kick ass in this game. Sephiroth does. Sephiroth is really fucking cool. The music, I know the music you've mentioned wasn't that good. The stage for me means a lot to me because it's a better version of Kalos in competitive, and I fucking hate that stage. So I really appreciate the stage. Sephiroth as a character is really fun to me. He's another sword fighter. A lot of people would probably use it as to say I think he's edgy as fuck. His victory screen's cool as fuck. It's the most over the top thing ever. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Okay. Hunter, do you want to elaborate further?
Really, when it comes to characters that I already like, all I need them to do to be in Smash Brothers is show up and do their thing, and that's what Sephiroth does. So, yeah, it's a very simple situation for me. Sephiroth's cool. He continues to be cool. So, I like him.
Yeah.
Kyle, number 2.
My number 2 goes to the Aegis, Pyra Mythra.
Same. I think that's funny that we have number 2 tied up. Yeah, same. You can go first.
Yeah, we've already talked about her at the start.
Death,
I just really like how they're represented. They took basically everything you'd want from them. I love the switch mechanic, how it's instant, doesn't waste any time, and just keeps the action. It just keeps the pace of the fight going.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that.
Yeah.
She's a very fun, just rush down character.
Yeah. To me, it was a character that I felt like we needed because it was the year 2017 was the year that Sakurai forgot when it came to the initial release of Ultimate, where you had games like ARMS, like Xenoblade 2 that came out in the launch year of the Switch and just weren't represented. And I'm not counting a fucking pre-order the Fighters Pass me costume as representation of a fucking franchise. Where it was
Sad Rex
look.
noises.
Yeah, where it's like, oh look, Mario has a Cappy animation and Link's from Breath of the Wild, and everyone's like, yeah, what about the new games you released that year, like ARMS and
What about the new shit?
what about the new shit like ARMS and Rex? It's like, we don't talk about that fucking shit. Now you wait for Byleth to come
Rex
out
who?
first. Yeah, you wait for Byleth. Oh, we couldn't make Rex in time for the release, but we were able to make Byleth during the development of Three Houses. Isn't that a coinky dink? Wow. 500 IQ. We just predicted there'd be another Fire Emblem character, so we just pasted his model onto the moveset last minute. We're done. But no, I just really like... I wanted Pyra in the game for a while. Predicted Pyra. The only prediction that Fighters Pass video will ever get right.
It's true.
At this rate. And also, just, it fits the characters. It's not just back to Sephiroth to me, where it's like, it's not good enough for me if they just show up. If Crash shows up and he's just sitting there doing fuck all, then I'm going to be like, what the fuck? What's the point? What's the fucking point? Do something. Do a Crash thing. Like,
Do
it's like,
something.
do a flip, Spider-Man. Do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not good enough that he's just showing up and he's got a fucking katana. I'm like, do a fucking flip. Do something. Show me that you're Sephiroth. And Pyra shows you that she's Pyra. Mythra shows you that you're Mythra. Because all of their moves are all moves from the fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all moves that you use all the fucking time. They're not moves where it's like,
Yep.
oh, that's a really niche move that only a couple of people will get that reference. It's like, if you played Xenoblade 2, you know all of those fucking moves because you've seen them, because you've used them all.
Unless you're one of those weirdos who never pressed the A button in that game.
Yeah, unless you did that.
They exist.
But...
They exist. They're out there.
But no, to me, that's Pyra is the example of representation of a character that I like, that I'd like them to do. It's not just put them in for the sake of the name. It's to actually go, oh, it's like one of those. It's one of those times that you can tell that Sakurai was passionate about putting a character in because of all the little details that they see. It's like Terry. As much as I don't like playing Terry, I respect the fuck out of Terry because of how much detail and how much little intricacies they put into that character and everything in that package. So there you go. That's my number 2. Number 1 then, Jack.
So do all three of you have the same number 1?
Looking cool!
Joker.
God.
Obviously because I played Royal. I
Surrounded by weaves over here.
Yeah, dude.
love this character to pieces. He's effectively one of my newer mains now as well in the game.
Yeah.
I love the attention to details of this character. The soundtrack that came with this amazing stage. I don't want to pick on the stage, honestly, but it's like the
I
only minor,
dropped something, maybe.
the only minor thing I have about the character is just the stage.
Stop put on
to
his
be honest.
mask.
Yeah.
Very
hello.
subtle, Ethan.
Thank you. I haven't even got it
There it
timed
is.
properly, so that didn't even work as a transition. Carry on, Jack.
Persona.
God, can you see how messy my hair is? This is why I have my hood up. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, I've played Royal. I love the character. Not much else I could really. I've already said. They do like the little neat attention to detail and like the background of like mementos and stuff where all the characters show up. The spirits. I'm going to talk about the spirits board. Actually, I actually enjoyed the spirits board for this.
Oh my god, the
Like,
spirits board.
Enjoying a
that's
spirits
cool.
board?
That shit was miserable.
That shit's
But it was a
Spirit
fun
board.
kind of misery.
That shit's illegal. Okay, carry on. I'm good. God, this doesn't
Picture
fit.
stream right, and
Fucking Phantom Thieves fight in the spirit board.
Oh, that fucking sucked, dude. That fucking sucked. Oh my
I've said
god.
everything.
It sucked, but it was a fun kind of suck.
I'll let Ethan take. I'll let Ethan take the reins here, I guess, because
Why?
he's already. Because you look like you're very ready.
I'm ready, dude. I've got my gamer
It's
glasses
the
on.
dumbest episode we've ever done.
I got my gamer goggles
Just
on.
you wait till one of the Persona spoiler casts where I have a full costume.
Oh, pog,
Halloween
dude.
2020, dude. You can be Joker. I'll be fucking someone else. We'll all dress up as Phantom Thieves for this Halloween episode. That'll be great. What a
man.
fun time.
Can't wait to do the
And then I show up dressed up as Chad Narukami.
No, fuck you, dude.
Like,
Yeah,
shit, I missed the memo.
If you do that, you better have the whole of the specialist dance like fucking perfectly choreographed and do it. If you're doing that, dude. But anyway, moving
Well,
on.
I don't even know what you're talking
gonna-
about, so...
You fucking don't know the specialist. You call yourself a Persona 4 fan. You call yourself a Persona 4 fan, Kyle. How dare you? No.
Look, when I became a Persona 4 fan, they didn't have a dance.
As far as I'm aware, there's also no dance. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, well, I'll have to get the cult. I'll have to culture you two in a bit. But anyway,
thanks.
yeah, you will be cultured. Anyway, yeah, he's just great. I love Joker, but Joker was my favorite like character to play as in Ultimate before I'd even played Persona 5. So he's always going to hold a special place. To me, my least favorite part is the stage. To be honest, I think the stage is the worst part.
I mentioned it. Yeah.
It's completely fine. It was a very boring stage. There's worse stages like
To be
Pass
fair,
or
it was
whatever.
based off of Mementos.
There's just the map in the background.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's just it's not even based off of Mementos. It's just Mementos'
No, I mean, like,
they got a JPEG out and they were like, "Look at this GIF that I have found." Like, it's not.
I was using that as a way to rationalize it being boring. Mementos was also boring.
Yeah.
Ah,
I don't know. It's like, it makes sense that they picked Mementos, but at the same time, I'm like,
Yeah.
I would have rather they had done something more interesting with it. And it's just, I like the Persona 3 and 4 references. They're cool. It was
Yeah,
a nice
those
way
were
of
cool.
doing it. Nice touch.
I loved all the Persona music we got.
Persona
So
music's
good.
great in general. It's one of those things where I'm like, I'm really sad
Battle
that
Hymn of the Soul,
Joker
baby.
did that the Joker DLC did come out before Royal, because now there's
Man.
it's the same with the Persona 5 dancing game where I'm just sitting here going, yeah, but now you've got all of these other banger
Yo,
songs.
Smash
that I
Bros.
wish.
Patch in I Believe, please.
Yeah,
I think
literally, like,
one thing I actually wanted to bring up that I forgot. The one thing that was different between Joker and every other DLC character was he didn't get a Sakurai Presents the same way the other character did.
Mm-hmm.
It was just somebody else voiced over it, and it didn't have nearly as much character as it did.
Look at this. Me trying to reach up here and we're good. We're good. We did it, guys. We did it. Did my arse show? Do I'm gonna have to censor that?
Yes.
Hot.
I think you're good.
Okay, cool. But no, it was because he was the only one that was like, he was the only one that didn't get a proper Sakurai Presents, because I don't think they planned on doing it every
Bring that.
time.
Yeah.
It kind of just became a thing because I think they did it for Hero because they were like, oh fuck. Well, he wasn't announced at the Game Awards, so they were just like, if we just do as much marketing as possible. And then they just kept doing it because of COVID. That was my main thing. That's probably the main reason they kept doing it, was just because they were like, we need to release something, and we can't really do anything super extravagant, so we're just gonna have fucking Sakurai sit in his house and talk for 45 minutes. But anyway, Hunter, have you got anything else to add?
Oh, nothing new here. I like Joker. All the attention to detail is fun. I liked his moveset quite a bit. Never actually gotten good with him, but he's still entertaining to play as, so, you know, he's good enough for me.
Just like Banjo-Kazooie, how he's got the kazooie and shoots the eggs and shoots the ball.
Nice. Anyway, Kyle.
He's got his Arsene, he shoots the gun, he shoots the
gun.
Ega.
The addition of the grappling
he
hook
says,
to his
"Yeehaw."
character got carried over to Royal and became so much cooler.
Yeah, true. True. So yeah, that's that. Kyle, what's your number one then?
So my number one goes to Terry Bogard.
Mm-hmm.
Prior to his inclusion, I had never played King of Fighters or Fatal Fury, and the trailer and the Sakurai Presents really got me interested in the character, and I'm really glad that he's in the game now. Terry, I just think he's far and away the most fun character to play as in this game. His command inputs are super easy. Very simple, just quarter circle forward, quarter circle back.
Yes,
and
very
the
simple.
Tatsu motion.
I love
It
when
really is,
I love,
Ethan.
I
You
love
slide it from
no.
down to sideways.
I
It's
love
not that
when
hard.
no, I love when fighting game fans are always like, "Oh yeah, it's super easy. You just do this." And
They
I'm like,
are, dude.
and I'm like, "No, they might be easy for fighting game fans, but for casuals, it's not that fucking easy." And don't give me that. Don't give me
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
on the...
exactly.
No, because when I
Wow,
do, because
look
when
how
I
hard this is.
yeah, when I do that, it doesn't fucking work. When I do
mean,
that,
fair
it
enough.
doesn't fucking work. He just
Kyle,
does his
trying to
fucking
show
side
someone-
because the Pro
trying to-
Controller is shit.
Trying to
And
show
I'm
someone
shit at
fighting game
fighting
inputs is like them trying to read Latin or some shit for some reason.
It genuinely is, because it's a different kind of game style. People that don't play fighting games don't understand it, and I 100% agree, because it is... You have to be there, or you have to care, and I'm neither of them. So whenever I try and someone goes, it's easy, just do this, I'm like, yeah, it might be easy for you, but for us normal people, it's not. Because we don't fucking spend our time going, oh yes, doing like fucking 16 inputs to get a certain thing. That makes sense to everyone in fucking Street Fighter. To me, no. Fucking all the Shoryukens and all that shit from don't get any of that shit from fucking Street Fighter. No, can't you? No chance, dude. No chance.
I don't want that.
I don't want that. No. But anyway, carry on, Cal.
But yeah, Terry, like, he was one of those characters that was kind of hard for me to get at first, but now I really can't play the game without him. I like his command inputs. They all feel really good. I like that he's got all of his special moves from KOF. I like that they managed to include Crack Shoot as like a back special, which was really cool. And the Go mode was just the icing on the cake, because I'm like, you got to include Buster Wolf somewhere in this moveset. That's not just the final smash. And then there it is. I wish Buster Wolf was better, because man, it's really hype. Also, Power Geyser's dumb as shit.
Oh,
It's so massive.
Yeah. Hey, well,
So fucking funny, dude.
at least he grabs a coat.
Power Geyser's great.
At
Terry's
least he
great.
grabs a
I like that he's got a hat.
He's got a
grabs coat.
ponytail of power.
Also, on the whole, Terry just like design-wise, Terry just looks really slick. I really like his design. It's very simple, very casual, but it looks really good.
I agree.
And I like that about him. Terry's
Yeah.
just very cool. And like I said, not as dumb as Ken and Ryu. And
Design-wise, Terry looks like a cooler version of Ken. Like his cooler older brother. or
honestly,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, I see it. But no. There we go. We're done. What I find hilarious is we somehow managed to talk for an hour about our ranking. So that's fun, dude. Well done, everyone. We managed.
Oh man, we don't even need to talk about what we've been playing this week.
No, we'll save
Yeah,
that for
dude,
next.
I think that's the episode.
Yeah, well, yeah, it better be the episode. I'm tired as heck. I'm already done. It's like 3 a.m. here, 3:15. Yeah, so I guess with that.
I thought it was 4:15. My computer didn't update.
Nah. But with that has been our Smash Bros. Ranking and just talking about Smash. I guess we're just doing a Smash Bros. Episode this week. So we hope you enjoyed.
Hell yeah.
Maybe next week we'll talk about Hunter finishing Bloodborne and
hopefully I'll have it
Stardew
done by
Valley,
then. I'll have
addiction.
a more comprehensive thing to say.
Yeah, hopefully. But I guess that's it for this week.
Oh my
So,
god, Jack went night vision. You guys see that?
07. It's fucking Splinter Cell. Bravo 6 going dark from Jackson, dude. Anyway, Hunter, where can people find you?
YouTube.com/ReaperHunter23.
Nice. Kyle, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Twitch, both at KDavisSRL.
Nice. Jack, where can people find you?
I'm back to streaming Crash 2 at twitch.tv/Yakabine, or you can find me on Twitter at Yakabine as well.
Summer
is
of
that
Crash
time of
is
year.
back, dude. Yeah, it's summertime. The Crash is in season, dude. The Crash is in full bloom. So get onto Twitch for the next
I can't wait to play commentator for a
Humble
5
Bumblebee.
race twice in a way.
Yeah, 2 to 4 months. We'll see how long it lasts. My guess is like 3 weeks. We'll see. And as always, you can find me at Chaotic Ether on both Twitter and Twitch. Thank you ever so much for listening / watching this week. We'll be back next week with something else. We'll talk about games or something like that. That's what we do on this podcast, apparently.
That's what we try to do. It becomes increasingly hard every week.
Yeah.
Man, season 1 was a lot more structured than this.
Well, it would help. Like, we've done what? We're 3 episodes into season 2, and I don't think we have recorded an episode earlier than this time on a Sunday. So it's like,
I feel like
what?
we're coming in all the episodes where we're ranking shit.
Hey, dude, Yeah, you are the ranker, dude.
Or
You are
we
our
just
top
come with
tier.
a list of something.
You are our Watch Mojo guy, dude. You're the fucking number 10.
Oh, that's just mean.
Number
Jack
10.
brings a lot more pizzazz than Watch Mojo could ever hope to.
Yeah,
You know
true.
me.
Very true. But yeah, I don't know. You're gonna get this energy if we keep recording at 3 a.m. the night before. This is the kind of energy you're gonna get. Either way, thank you so much for listening / watching. We'll be back next week with maybe a structured episode of this podcast, the first one of the season, but we'll see. Probably not. But until then, have an amazing week, and we'll be back next week for more. So yeah, see you next time. Bye.
See ya.
Toodaloo.